brand new banger.
It's Nukkle Hedd Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit on Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall
Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Tuesday night. You know what that means? Nukkle Hedd Comics, we in the building. What's going on?
Before we start, we just got a happy birthday to you. Because do you know that the other birthday song that we all sing is actually copywritten and cannot be sung? So that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Toe Tag's birthday. What are you now? 38?
Yeah.
Going on 82?
And now. Oh, man.
Hey, you still got 2 years before your back goes out, your knee goes out, your hip goes out, and all you can do is make hurt bombs.
Shit. I woke up this morning, my back said, "Who do you think you are? I am." Shit.
Hold on. For the last few days, my back had just went, nope.
Shit, man. I did some squats today, and my thighs were like...
Sanchez, we ready?
Shit. I went to... Yo,
Are we ready?
Hold up. This takes a while.
This is the old man complaining hour.
Hold up.
I guess not.
Good. I told you.
This is the old man complaining hour because I went to lunch today and took the wrong path and had to walk up that fucking hill on 165. And my knees were like, nah, man. Nah. Hey.
So running is out.
Dude, I was one slip away from falling and rolling back down and going, you know what? I don't eat lunch today.
Falling, rolling back down and go, you know what? I live here now.
Yeah. You ever see the meme of that the little girl at the beach? Like, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap right here.
Shit. You like that drunk guy that fucking falls out the trailer? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Shit, man. Fucking. We got some shit to talk about with the trailer and the video game. I got a question. And the more shit. What up, Mr. Loki? How you doing, player?
What's up, man?
All right. So I'm going to start off with this question because I think this question is a difficult question to answer, and I guess it's all based off of how you feel.
All right.
All right. There's a lab. I'm gonna name all the people in the lab. You have to say which one doesn't belong in the lab and which one you're kicking out. Now, there's no actual like reason for them to be there, so there's no like experiment or thing
I
they
got
built in.
I got the premise.
All right. So we got Mr. Fantastic,
Okay.
Tony Stark,
Okay.
Shiri,
All right.
Mr. Incredible. That's his name, right? Mr. Terrific. I'm sorry, Mr. Terrific. Batman, Rocket Raccoon, Doctor Doom, and Lex Luthor.
Batman doesn't belong.
Why is that?
Because Batman's a fucking detective. He's not an astrophysicist. He's not a scientist. He doesn't know anything other than put a red string here and follow the money. And there's your fucking... There's the Joker. Anything happens in that room, Batman's only going to hinder the brightest minds trying to figure this shit out.
Okay. So there's a long ass comment. There's a bunch of people saying that Batman got to go. But this one comment goes, so this is not correct. Batman is a master mechanical, aerospace, electrical, and software engineer. Mechanical and aerospace engineer who personally designed and built the highly customized engine and armor for the Batmobile, the Batwing, and the Batboat. Material science. He continually engineers new synthetic polymers and Kevlar weaves for his Batsuit and makes them bulletproof, fire-resistant, and lightweight. Advanced robotics and mechatronics. When he needs to go toe-to-toe with gods, he builds specialized armor. He designed the Hellbat armor forged with the help of the Justice to fight Darkseid, and the Justice Buster suit, which was engineered specific for a countermeasure to take down every member of the Justice League. Software and computer science. He built the Bat computer, which is vastly superior to standard supercomputers. He also engineered and coded Brother Eye, an incredible, advanced, and highly dangerous autonomous artificial intelligence satellite designed to monitor all metahumans on Earth. So he is more qualified than 98% of the people in that room. Reed is the only one smarter than him.
Hold on a second.
Like, let's look this bullshit up.
Yeah, because so Batman, with the assistance of Alfred Pennyworth, built the Bat computer. Now, here's the thing. All that accomplishments, right? He built his armor, he built the ship, or he built space rocket, or whatever the fuck you said. All that means abso-fucking-lutely nothing in the realm of Mr. Terrific. All the fucking knowledge he has in various different forms. Tony Stark, Dr. Doom, Shuri, Reed Richards, quantum fucking mechanics, quantum fucking entanglements, nanites, all this shit. All you told me is that Batman is good at fighting, making sure he doesn't get killed, and building aircrafts. Do you know why Neil deGrasse Tyson can't pick up a fucking scalpel and walk it to an ER and perform surgery? Because they're different form of intelligence.
So, and correct me if I'm wrong. What you're saying is Batman makes all that technology to survive, and the other people make all that stuff just to continue their science project.
Dude,
Like
first off,
Reed Richards made the flying craft for the Fantastic Four out of boredom. He's like, "Here, we need this to get there faster, so I made this, and now I'm
Yeah.
going back to, saving the world's problem."
dude, Batman built the Bat computers, the most advanced computer. This motherfucker built Herbie. Out of just for shits and giggles. Friday is the most personable, or even fucking
Jarvis.
Jarvis is the most personable fucking AI tech you can ever have. Dr. Doom didn't build an armor to survive Doomsday. Or not Doomsday, Darkseid and Gods. He didn't build armor to survive the fight. He stole the fucking power and became one himself.
Then
Get
got
out
bored
of here, man. Huh?
and then got bored and just fucking.
Yeah. Like,
And didn't Lex Luthor solve the unsolvable problem?
yeah, Batman can't solve cancer.
No, wasn't there a show, or it was a movie or a cartoon where, like a higher being was about to destroy shit, and Lex Luthor went inside the shit and they said, you can answer one question, and if you get this right, we won't destroy the universe. And he answered the question. He's like, that shit was the easiest fucking question in the world. What the fuck is wrong with you? Is when he's like, I'm a level 10 intellect.
I don't remember that one. I remember the one where him and Superman, who should be smarter than Batman because he could think faster and calculate and think more efficiently. They were both trying to find the cure for cancer. Superman couldn't. Lex Luthor found it and was like, cool. Now slow down the doses and make it last a lifetime. So they always have to pay money for it.
I remember that one.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. Vin has a working knowledge of Photoshop. I have a working knowledge of Photoshop.
I can't do what he does.
And Vin is a fucking mechanic. Vin does other shit that I don't do. Doesn't mean he could be in that fucking room.
Yeah. Especially when Batman would have to do research on shit, right? And he would figure out what's the best for this case, that case, and all that. Rocket Raccoon would pick up a stick and turn that shit into a fucking explosive just because he has it.
Rocket Raccoon makes Batman obsolete. Because Batman's an aerospace engineer. Cool. Rocket Raccoon, you just put the shit in front of him and he's got it. You want to talk about no prep time? Rocket Raccoon could do what Bruce does. We don't need Bruce. And he figured out polymers and this and that to make his suit more bulletproof. We have been making armor that has been resistant or proof to the fucking munitions ever since we started fighting each other. There is literal paper fucking armor that is designed to stop swords and spears and fucking arrows.
Yeah.
Then they got higher tier arrows. So then they up the fucking material. Like that is not a feat of engineering that is in comics world. In the comic. In real life, it's different. But in comics world, that is not something to go, ooh and ah.
You know, it's funny. Somebody, the same guy who wrote that comment goes, Rocket. He's the only Rocket should go because he's only good for knowing a lot of alien tech. Someone responded to him going, alien tech that far surpasses the tech that half of those people in that room don't know about.
Yeah.
Right? Well, yeah, because
that's like saying, yo, we're gonna put Homer Simpson. We're gonna put Homer Simpson, Bart Simpson, what the fuck, Peter Griffin, and Cleveland Brown with me in a room. Who goes, Vin?
You.
Why?
Because you don't fit with them.
Yeah, wrong answer.
Oh, Bart
Bart
Simpson.
Bart goes because I'm the designated driver.
Well,
You see how that works?
yeah.
Rocket only knows blah blah. Yeah, but that's the shit that you need more of.
The crazy shit is this, and this is what I'm thinking. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if all of these people found an Infinity Stone, their first instinct would be to analyze it. Where Rocket Raccoon would throw that shit in something he made and shoot it at somebody just to see what the fuck happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll get that shit to become a weapon like that.
Rocket might be the only one in that room who goes, "Oh, I know what the fuck that is. Don't touch that shit. Get it the fuck out of here."
True. I mean, think about it. A man tried to make an entire race of people, and he had an entire army of scientists. And Rocket Raccoon fixed his problem in 2 seconds. He couldn't even speak, and he could tell you what the problem was.
Same make, same model tires.
Like, not for nothing. If there was a purpose for Batman, and like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, I can see Batman observing everyone in the room, and when shit got crazy, he would be able to analyze, okay, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you're doing wrong, like this is where you got, and this is, you know what I'm saying, this is how we're supposed to change it. Like Siri getting too hung up on trying to that one thing instead of expand or Reed getting so focused on some shit, not seeing the other pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, so I think that's what Tony's for. Because Tony doesn't get hyper fixated. Like, he could pull himself away, and the only thing I could see Batman doing in that room is figuring out, okay, if something happens, I know how to stop each and every one of these people. But here's the thing. All right, so all you did was figure out how to stop people who are going to figure out everything else. What the fuck good are you?
okay, so now let's ask this question. Let's give a reason for these people to be in the room. Galactus is coming to destroy the planet. Who do you send out now?
Still Batman. On raw power alone, Shuri stays back and is the woman in the chair. Right? We don't need Batman for that. You send out everybody else to stop Galactus, they got it. There's not enough polymer in the world for Batman to take a hit and be good. But you know who could take a hit and be good? Doom in his suit. Tony in his suit. The man made of rubber.
And Lex
Rocky's
in his
not
suit.
going to get hit.
Lex in his suit.
Yeah. And the only reason I'm saying this is because they already have the suits. They would have to help Batman design his shit in order to get him on board faster. Think about it. Oh, but he built a suit to fight Superman, but with kryptonite. Like that suit didn't augment his strength to now they're 1-on-1 without kryptonite around.
Yeah, I mean, he just took in the cartoon when they first met. He just took the little rock out of his pocket. All right. So let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the main topic here. The Lanterns trailer. A lot of people are having issues with this trailer, and one of the main issues is that there's not enough green in the shit. And somebody was pointing out, and I think it's comic book variant. That dude that kind of looks like Peter Rosenberg.
Yeah.
He was saying how Jordan just started flying and there was no green aura around him. And he's like, yes, there are some comics where they don't have it, but everywhere else there's something green around him.
All right.
Flying.
I don't have my phone on me. That is not one of my issues with the trailer, because again, the amount of time in which there's been green shit drawn around a lantern in the comics versus the amount of time that the lantern has existed is relatively short. So he spent more time flying without anything around him in the comics. But you can look this up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Guy Gardner didn't have anything around him green either when he flew in fucking Superman. So we've already seen a fucking, what do you call it? We've already seen a Green Lantern fly without the green light around him, or green whatever.
Yeah. But I'll show you this. Now, the ring is lit up, at least.
Okay. But the fucking ring, we didn't see which hand the ring was on. He threw his hands back and took off.
Yeah.
I can't see in the little picture you put up here on my screen. I couldn't see the fucking ring light up.
Nah, it's one of those, like, it's not projecting light so much, but you can see that it's light.
Yeah, but his ring is also different than the one they showed in the show is different looking than the one that Guy Gardner has.
Yeah. The one guy, that's another thing that they had a problem with. The ring looked more gold.
Yeah. And that suit did not look.
That looked like a Sinestro Corp suit.
Yeah, that looked like it was silver and green. And not black.
Now, before you get to what your issue is, I want to say this, and I want to hear your opinion on it, because I know Lay said that this shouldn't happen. But from what I seen in the trailer, it looks like Hal Jordan has different powers than John Stewart. And what I'm thinking is, I think that might be the case, because this might be the transition from Hal Jordan being a Green Lantern and a Guardian of the Sector to him being the Guardian of the Galaxy. Where, like, remember he got promoted to, like, he's doing the whole thing. So that's what I'm thinking. And maybe they're just representing him like he leveled up in his powers and he's different from, that's why he's training how John Stewart.
I thought, well, one, right off the bat, each lantern uses their ring differently. So they all feel, I mean, even though they essentially do the same shit, they all feel as if they do something different. Right? And the power level with the ring comes with time and training and how comfortable you are with the ring. And since Hal has had it and has been doing this, he's going to be more efficient with it than John. So he's going to look like he knows more about it, because he does, and John's just a trainee. He's, according to the trailer, I think he only trained him for like 2 months or something. Right? But
I think so.
I think that Hal might die by the end of this and then go on to become the Spectre.
Which is The guy who recruits everybody when the worlds collide.
I didn't see that thing, but he's the ghostly figure in green with the green hood and cape, who's kind of, I guess, like their Ghost Rider, but not really. I don't know how to explain what he is, like what the equivalent would be. But he's literally a ghost, the Spectre, who comes down and like is immensely powerful in the realm of the supernatural. Almost like another Dr. Fate. So like a dead Dr. Fate, I would say.
Okay, so no, he's more like Ghost Rider because he's a powerful DC Comics supernatural entity serving as the literal embodiment of God's vengeance and wrath.
Yeah, but the only thing I think he's actually more powerful than the Ghost Rider. That's why I don't kind of make that distinction. But yeah, I think that's where they're going with it. So that way you don't have too many lanterns floating around, because in the comics you can have, right now we have Jessica Cruz, Baz, I think his name is, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner. So that's at least 6 that I'm aware of that are Earth human lanterns. In the comics, you could do that because each one gets their own comic, their own, they're all doing their own thing and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You get 6 lanterns in the movies where everything's connected. You don't need Hawk Girl. like you have your own team, so you can't have too many lanterns at one time.
Yeah.
And I think Hal, what do you call it? I think Hal is giving John his ring.
That's what it's looking like. In that movie that I was watching, the cartoon movie, Hal Jordan died and that ring went to John Stewart.
Yeah. So that's why I think he might be Spectre. But you're right here. We got a comment here that said Lanterns doesn't feel like I'm watching Green Lantern series. It's not sci-fi enough. My problem with the Lanterns trailer is that it feels, for Galactic Police, it feels a little bit too much like we went to a small town to solve a murder. It's like, but this is.
Well, we know that could be episode 1.
I know. They could be hiding. They could be hiding a bunch of shit from us. But that'll be a bait and switch. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of fucking bait and switches.
Yeah.
I'm tired of some shit looking good, and then when you go to watch it, you're like, this fucking sucks. We just did a whole thing about Scream 7.
Yeah.
But my problem with the show
and
stems a little bit from what the writer of it said. They called it lanterns because he thinks saying Green Lanterns is a bit dumb. But the entire fucking reason they exist is because of the color green. Like color mattered. Like if you say Blue Beetle, okay, you can take out the blue because the color is irrelevant to the beetle power.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, you can take out Green Arrow and take out the green because he can put whatever color he wants and still shoot an arrow.
It's kind of like going, we call the policeman because saying NYPD is stupid.
Yeah. It's the entire thing is will represented by the color green to be opposed to other fucking emotions on the spectrum, be it rage or wrath or envy or
Yeah.
fear or fucking death or light or
Greed.
hope or fucking
Greed.
which one am I missing here?
Greed.
Greed. I said
Love.
greed. Love is the indigo one. Like the whole spectrum is built out with the color spectrum. The green is important.
Hope. Oh, you said hope.
Yeah. The green is important. It's important to the character, why it exists, how it works. For you to sit there and go, oh, Green Lantern just sounds stupid. It doesn't. And you know how I know it doesn't? Because the character is popular enough to get not only a movie that failed, but to be rebooted into this TV show, have 70 fucking years of comics, and no one has been like, but this is a dumbass name.
They had a fucking show where the guy was called the Green Arrow.
They had a show in the 70s where the motherfucker was called Green Hornet. Nobody batted an eye.
Yeah.
Hornets are not even green.
The yellow. But yeah, I mean, to me, when I hear that, I hear you didn't want to do this.
Dude, before you get into that, listen to this and tell me if what you feel.
All right.
In brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, lantern's light.
And that means that all lanterns have the same power.
Yeah. What distinguishes that?
Because they even have their own different oaths.
Yeah. Because it matters. Now, again, we let's do it properly. Brightest day and darkest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. That right there tells you who the fuck you should be worried about.
Yeah. That's like the Blue Lantern oath. I hope a nigga would. I hope a nigga should. But ain't no nigga could. You know what I'm saying? It's hope. Just hoping shit will happen. No, but yeah, and then also like do all the rings pick their own wearers?
Yes.
Okay. But like you said, but then the criteria for each lantern is different.
Yeah. I'm not 100% certain. I think the ring picks somebody initially, and either that person will have a successor in mind, like he'll scout out somebody, and then if the ring is like, okay, this person's good, he'll go there, or the ring searches out somebody who's similar enough that it will have a nice bond with. It's almost like kind of like the symbiote a little bit. Because it's not something where they're like, oh, what do you call it? Hal Jordan died. So who we gonna give it to? Plastic Man. Like, you need somebody who there's not really much difference in all reality between Hal Jordan and John Stewart. Like, yeah, Hal might be a little bit cocky and a little bit whatever, but when it comes down to brass tacks, they're gonna
jumping on the
operate
grenade
the same way.
Yeah, they're jumping on the grenade.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but the trailer just made it seem. It made it seem like this show isn't big enough for what the Lanterns actually do.
Yeah. 'Cause,
And then on top of that, if that's the first episode, then we've seen 90% of that fucking first episode.
yeah, and that's just gonna suck. But also, the title doesn't match the show then, because you say lantern, right? I'm thinking we're gonna get at least 2 different types of lantern. We're gonna see the whole Lantern Corpse of the Green Lantern. Like, we're gonna see, was it Noah? That's his planet?
Oh,
Oa. We're gonna see planet Oa, the different types of fucking lanterns, the fucking the leaders or the wise ones or whatever the fuck case may be. There's gonna be shit that happens in space. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Lanterns. Like, you can sit there and give us Peacemaker, and he can go to different fucking dimensions where the Nazis won the fucking war. But we can't get a green suit, a green aura, or a fucking or green in the title.
yeah, we
You know,
can't.
it's not. You know, they call the TV show Peacemaker. They didn't just call it Maker.
Dude, but it's weird because you hear I heard the writer say, "Oh, calling it a Green Lantern sounds dumb," but you had the motherfucker go, "Oh, I'm the only. There's a whole bunch of aliens. I'm the only human, and one of them's a fucking squirrel." That's not dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like we need.
You know,
I'm gonna say it in layman's terms. Maybe people don't understand. We need people that are gonna get their heads out their ass when they do shit like this. Does that seems like, yeah, okay, he may be a good director or whatever the case may be, but if he's already debating whether to fucking name the show after the character and the character's stupid, what are you gonna give us in the show? That's already like She-Hulk and fucking Acolytes. Their purpose was what? Women power. And they took away from what the fucking show was supposed to be.
yeah, and not to mention, we've already seen a Green Lantern in action.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time we're gonna reveal how the lanterns work in the James Gunn's DCU. We've seen Guy Gardner. We've seen what he can do. So it would have been nothing. It's not a spoiler to put in the trailer a gunshot and he throws up his thing and there's a green brick wall in front of him. I mean, he did fly.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been anything to put one fucking scene of any one of them using their gift or the ring.
Yeah. And this is all off the trailer. This is the problem that we have as fans and as people who want shit like this to succeed. This is the problem. Because, yeah, Wonder Man, we always like, oh, I don't know what the fuck's going on. We thought that this motherfucker was just going to be a fake dude that played Wonder Man. But then when we saw the trailer, we're like, okay, you know, the new trailer, we saw something different. We're like, there's things in here we can hold on to. Let's see where this goes. Then we watched the whole fucking series and like, yo, this shit was fucking fire. This is one of the best fucking series we seen. Here, everything we're expecting, you already said fuck you. Like, imagine She-Hulk, where she doesn't turn into the Hulk. She's not a lawyer. At least in the She-Hulk, we got her turning into She-Hulk. We got the explanation why she's not a rage monster like the Hulk is. We got little things here and there that clarify some shit up. Yeah, were there a lot of fuck ups in it? Yes. But this one, we got a Sinestro Corps fucking Green Lantern. We got a fucking John Stewart who's supposed to be fucking military. I understand you may not know how to use the ring, but he fucking, in the cartoon movie we saw, that motherfucker on the flight to Oa, figured it out. That ring had its own fucking like test and pamphlet in it, showing him how to use it. and he was constructing shit. You didn't fucking show us why they're together. Like you said that he's training you. Training for what?
Yeah, I don't know why. You know, my big issue is that it feels secretive when we already know what's happening. Like,
Yeah.
we already know John's a fucking lantern. We already know Hal's a lantern. We already know how we already know how Green Lanterns work. Like, there's nothing. The plot of the show should have been secretive, not the characters.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, you know, I'm not expecting them to show the big bad in the fucking trailer or anything like that, but just like give us something. All right.
Yo, can you pull up the costume?
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, right? Maybe what I'm about to say is stupid. But when I watch a Lantern show, I don't want to watch a fucking buddy cop show. Because they're not. I know that they're cops around the universe, or whatever the case. But they're heroes. He has powers. He's fighting people that are doing the servant shit. They're not going around detecting shit and investigating motherfuckers and arresting people and going, all right, we got witnesses. No, shit is happening. He stops the fucking crime and brings them to where the fuck they need to go. Judge Dredd. He's fucking Judge Dredd with a green ring. I'm not looking for Law and Order or fucking NYPD Blue or none of that other shit. I want to see some motherfuckers who kick some ass. But you know, like in all honesty, like that's what I want. Yeah, you could go there and go to Noah, report what you saw and scan all that other shit. But in reality, if you're a fucking galactic fucking protector, you're not doing paperwork. And if you're gonna train them, why aren't you in space? Why aren't you at Noah, where they can train you to use that fucking ring efficiently? Because that's where everything is.
Well, the real answer is because Ryan Reynolds' movie fucked that up, and they probably don't have the budget. But see, here's where we differ a little bit, because I think a buddy cop thing does work with the cops of the fucking universe. Again, maybe not literal fucking buddy cop, but another thing. So, in the trailer, there's the interrogation scene, right? And Hal just picks up the dude and throws him against the wall. See, nothing there except for the emblem screams Green Lantern to me.
Yeah.
Like if you cover the Green Lantern symbol,
that looks more like Hawk guys, like Hawkman.
Or if you covered everything in this image, right? The guys, the font, and the symbol, and told me that's the costume for Green Arrow in James Gunn's universe, I'd be like, oh shit, all right, that look dope.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Where's the contrast?
You know what? I don't understand.
Dude, can you find that image? I know somebody redid that image with the actual correct colors. Can you see if you can find that?
I think I did.
Yeah. How much better is that? And it wouldn't have been any different.
A lot better. You know what I don't understand?
That's the actual fucking pattern that what's his name has, Hal Jordan.
You know what I don't understand? If you can sit here and put on Superman's actual suit with the underwear. Remember they had that beef with the underwear or not? Why can't the Green Lantern have a green suit? If Peacemaker could come out with a fucking eagle and a red suit with khakis and blue shoes and gloves and a fucking metal helmet that shoots rockets out of its ear, why can't the Green Lantern, who his suit comes on his body because the ring depicts it on him, be green? If anything, the Green Lantern should have one of those suits that's like, yo, this is the fakest suit we've seen because it's a fucking the ring projects it on him. Why is he the one that needs to be realistic? The man from outer space is a cop from outer space. His shit needs to be realistic.
So 2 reasons. 1, they've tried that with Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, and the CG suit didn't work. 2, I think that somebody wants this to be the Andor of the DCU, where they're like, everything else gets to be colorful and bright and comic-y and blah blah blah, but this is the real grit. This is the shit that fucking gets down and dirty in the mud. But you don't need that. You don't need it to be Andor.
Yeah.
Andor served the purpose. You can take it serious. I'm not saying turn it into a fucking joke. You can take it serious, but you're already in a world that's bright color. They fucking fought a kaiju.
Yeah.
Like this world, we know that this world had James Gunn said he wants different tones. Right? But you don't have to go that fucking different because we know what world this is in.
Yeah.
And again, going back to the interrogation scene where he just picks him up and throws him into the wall, like, did he not have his ring? Like, Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner are supposed to be 2 of the most imaginative lanterns we have. Jon Stewart is the least imaginative motherfucker we got. Unless he doesn't have his ring in that scene. I didn't do a breakdown. I didn't watch Eric Voss and his shit.
I'll see if I can find it, but
But why? Like, that's the best you can come up with?
yeah, but I mean, hold on, I gotta rewatch it because in my head it feels like he did that shit like a superhuman.
Huh?
In my head, it seemed like he did that shit like if he had extra powers. But hold on, I'll look at it real quick and then see what's.
So yeah, as you're looking it up, I'll keep talking. Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit more strength, but the ring kind of augments the strength already. And again, he could have did some construct in green to grab and throw him against the wall if that's what you're gonna do. We already know how the ring fucking works. Unless the budget is really that low and they're worried about the CG and that's what they're hiding, they're trying to make sure that it looks good before it comes out. I don't know why you wouldn't show it.
Yeah, but even the car when he jumped out of the car looked fucking fake. And who's this cowboy girl that's investigating shit?
I don't think she's a character in the comics. I think she's just the sheriff of that town. Which is fucking hilarious because the sheriff of the town, he literally says, "Oh, she hates me." Meaning that you've interacted with her before. Meaning that she knows you're a fucking lantern. And see, they got me saying it now. She knows you're a Green Lantern because she let you in the room to interrogate the dude. It looks like you're investigating something. So it's not too fucking far-fetched to be yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I think? This is what worries me a little bit. I'm not worried about it.
Oh no, he did have his ring.
Huh?
So he put him up against the glass and then threw him over the table and then put his ring out and shot shit at him.
Again, that's not the fucking where's your imagination?
Yeah.
This is not a ring of infinite shots.
Yeah.
Like
I
you
mean,
don't just go pew 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 pew.
Cause it seemed like Guy Gardner would have fucking took that ring during the interrogation and made a hand and just started smacking him with a green hand.
Yeah. How much more fucking threatening would it? Picture this. So you got a guy who walks into the room and is gonna grab you by your collar, throw you against the wall, and put the fucking ring to your face. Right? Because that's what you said he did.
Yeah.
How much scarier is it if he does that while standing across the room talking to you as if nothing's happened, not
Yeah.
exuding force, but all of a sudden this green hand or something comes around you, grabs you by the collar, bam, you're against the wall. Other shit's happening, and he's on the other side of the room, like, so are you gonna talk to me or not?
Yeah. No, I mean, no, because then you get the idea like, oh, I can't do shit.
Yeah. Because with the ring there, it just feels like you literally could just be like, boom, put the ring, block the thing, punch him in the face.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? His reaction is gonna send the shit to the wall, not to you.
Yeah. I hear you, Leon. It doesn't feel like the Green Lantern. So I know in one of the there's a scene where like a shockwave goes through the city, almost like somebody was flying supersonic. But then you're still hiding a lot. Because at the end of the day, this feels like a guy with a Green Lantern power versus humans. And then maybe something that they're doing is fucking shit up. To be honest with you, this feels like you interrupted my training. You doing something that interrupted my training, and now I got to figure out what the fuck it is. That's what it feels like. It almost feels like the threat is secondary to the fucking training.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up right now what the budget is.
Because not for nothing, I was excited for this shit. I think me and you was equally as excited. Maybe you was a little bit more excited than me, but I was excited because I was hearing the Lantern show. Maybe we get more than one color. Because remember, we said it. You can make your own world out of these lanterns.
Yeah, my whole thing is, why are you treating this like guys who don't have the powers we know they have? Why are you afraid to show powers in your super serious show? We fucking know they have them.
Yeah.
That's like if we watched NYPD Blue and they never fucking pull out a gun. It's like, we know cops carry guns.
Yeah.
Like, every time you see them, you don't see the holster, you don't see the thing.
You don't see the badge.
Yeah, they're hiding it. Like, you never see them make an arrest. It's like, what do you hide? We know how this works.
And they don't announce themselves when they breach a room.
Well, I mean, that happens in real life.
Hey, see? We got him. That's it. Because the whole series, they're just sitting at a desk, and at the end, we got them, boys.
I mean, this still could be a good show, right? But I think they need. Sorry, it's been a long day. I think they need a second fucking trailer. Keep the fucking same tone. I don't give a shit. Just show that you, the showrunner, the writer and director, and the CGI department can handle their powers. That's all I need to know. I don't need a whole entire 2-minute trailer of them fucking busting out every construct they could think of. I just need give me a 30-second TV spot where a green construct shows up. That's all I need. So who is my favorite DC hero?
Hey, it's Green Lantern or Captain Marvel.
Yeah, who do I cosplay as?
Green Lantern.
Like, I am looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Don't make it True Detective, because I'll just fucking watch True Detective.
Yeah. Don't be something it's not.
And don't think I'm impressed just because they fucking curse. We curse all the time here. I didn't see my first PG-13 movie until I was 13. We watched nothing but rated R fucking movies our entire lives.
Yeah.
Just because Hal Jordan said, and a fucking spark. Who gives a shit? That's language.
It's true.
It's not like we're watching what do you call it? The Christian Network make David versus Goliath, and David looks at Goliath and is like, "Fuck you!" And like, oh my god,
you freaking giant! He said, "Freaking oh my god!" Yeah. I don't know, man.
If Christopher Nolan can make a serious fucking movie about a dude in a bat suit and a guy with clown makeup and a dude with a fucking respirator and Liam Neeson somehow being a fucking Asian Persian white guy, you can make a fucking serious show about Green Lanterns and not have to worry about putting the fucking shit they do in it.
Yeah, you should be able to.
And you know what? I'm getting tired of having to come out here and go, hey, I saw a problem. I'm getting tired of doing that. I want to fucking come out here and go from the word jump. This shit's gonna be awesome. Like,
yeah, I it's because they take too many fucking liberties. The issue that I have is that now they're starting to do the shit that everybody was saying in the beginning. It's like, oh, if you take the actual comic book adaptation and put it on screen, people aren't going to understand it. And then you got closer and closer to the comic book adaptation and people love it. But then you still got those people that go, well, I'm going to just take the premise of this and make something realistic out of it. It's like, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Because that's like going, everyone loves reality TV. So we're gonna take the premise of the Kardashians and turn that into a buddy cop fucking show. Where you got Chloe and Kim fucking going out there solving crimes and shit. And it's like, wait a minute. This is far from a reality show.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. Again, we already had Christopher Nolan do the what if Batman was real, and he still kept the fucking feel of the comics. We have a gritty reality. What if superheroes was real? It's called The Boys, and some of the most ridiculous shit happens in that show.
Yeah, that shit is more far out there than any fucking. Like when people say, "Oh, this is what superheroes would be like if it was real." Like I don't know about that. This is a very perverse idea of it. This is what you fucking idiots would think it would be. It might not be fucking Avengers level shit, but you know. But go ahead.
No, I want the show to be good. I want us to tune in and go, all right, I like Hal Jordan. I like Jon Stewart. Their chemistry is good. You know, they feel like Green Lanterns. That's what I hope. I don't want the show's gonna be a failure to me if I come up here and in episode 1, my review is it's good, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be an automatic failure to me. I want it to be good, period.
Yeah. So let me ask you, would you want it to be, let's say there was a but, right? Would you rather that but be it's a good show, but it's not a Green Lantern show? Or would you want it to be it's a Green Lantern show, but it's not that good?
I'd want it to be a Green Lantern show that's not that good versus a good show that's not Green Lantern. Because when we finished the trailer, because we had watched it here at the house, and that was the first time I had watched it. I didn't watch it previous.
Yeah.
When we had finished watching the trailer, what the fuck did I say? I said, and I quote myself, if they would have called it Policeman,
Yeah.
it would have been a better movie.
Yeah. A Robo Man or some shit. Yeah.
Referring to the fact that if you called this anything else but a but Lanterns or Green Lanterns, then this show, look, if you would have told me that this was the new fucking season, because it comes up everywhere you go. If this was the new season of True Detective, and you're mixing in a little Lovecraftian horror in it, then I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. So they fly in this one, but that's because of the supernatural Lovecraftian shit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Now, there's one exception. All right. Was Wonder Man actually Wonder Man? No.
No.
But it was so fucking well done that it didn't matter.
Yeah.
There is a scenario, right? Because nothing's fucking, like, we're not 100% on any fucking thing. There is a scenario where that show could be good regardless of the fact that it's not an actual Green Lantern show. But that has a higher ceiling to get to, a higher mountain to climb. Because Green Lanterns mean shit to more people. The number of people that Wonder Man fucking means something to is substantial, right? I'm not taking away that there's people who love the character and it means something to them. But let's just put out a random number. There's 50 of them. So if you piss off 50 people, but 150,000 are like, yo, this show's fucking good, you won. You can't do the same when now there's 150 people who this means something to, and you piss off the 150 people.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the same.
Yeah, I hear you. Shit. And I think the most disappointing shit is that, yeah, I know the CGI shit. It like it fucked up the suit at least with Ryan Reynolds. But you know how much crazy shit you could have did in this show with just the fucking light.
Yeah, again, I couldn't find I couldn't find an actual count of the budget. Because they did the one thing I saw was it was $1.3 million. Like that's a budget for an indie film. That if that's the budget, then don't even call this lanterns, because you can only have that one lantern for that one shot in the trailer, and then we'll never see it again.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, even Godzilla -1 had a fucking budget of $10 million, at least $15 million.
Yeah. Shit, and you saw Godzilla -1. You saw Godzilla the whole fucking movie.
Yeah. And in fucking different stages of his life.
Yeah, and with about at least fucking 12 tugboats. They blew his ass up. They deflated his ass. They cracked every bone in his body, and they showed him regenerating. What the? You telling me a green light costs more? Costs more? Like, what the fuck? Shit. And if you don't have the budget to properly do the show, why the fuck you do it? Why the fuck you go, I want to do a Atlanta show. We don't have the budget for it. I will do it anyway. The fuck? It's like, I want to build a house. We don't have any wood. Do it anyway. What the fuck? We're make mud? Here goes some leaves. The TP. There you go. It's your fucking three-story house. No, motherfucker, like, you need the proper shit to make the shit work.
Yeah, and on top of that, this is not the first representation we're getting of these characters in this universe. We've already seen one of these characters.
Yeah. We technically, if you saw the cut, we seen 3 iterations of Green Lantern. We seen the Ryan Reynolds version. We seen the Rob Snyder version, or the Snack Snyder. He's one of those people that came during the cutscene, the deleted scenes.
Oh yeah.
And now the one that James Gunn did in Superman.
Well, I wasn't even talking about the other two. I was talking about specifically Guy Gardner.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, we saw 3 different ways of him doing it.
Yeah. And they gave a reason why Guy Gardner didn't have the actual fucking black and green suit. Because he was part of the Justice Gang funded by Maxwell Lord.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Mr. Terrific made the fucking suits for everybody.
And even that had green in it. But, you know, so this is another question I have for the people who write this. Like, I hope somebody sees this. I know Coach says it on the sports show, and DJ says it on the wrestling show, and I'm gonna say it on the fucking comic book show. I hope someone sees this. What makes you think I'm gonna make a show about a character, and then the entire show has nothing to do with the character? You want to introduce people to this world, and nothing you show them is exactly what that is. That's almost like introducing someone to your family and calling them the wrong name.
Or,
hey everybody, this is Roy. Who the fuck is Roy?
more apt. That's like going, oh, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna finally introduce you to my family. And then when they show up, it's just your closest friends.
Yeah.
It's not any blood relatives.
Yeah, that's a better depiction. then I mean, we're gonna watch. I know we give it at least one episode, 1 or 2 episodes we gotta watch, but Cap ain't afraid to walk away. Cap is not afraid to walk away from episodes. I think he sat down for 5 minutes of The Boys and got up. He saw a little bit of the Invincible left. Iron Fist, what you got? 1 episode in? 2 episodes in?
I got until she got into the cage fight. I got into an actual good fucking fight scene happen, and I still was like, fuck.
Yeah, my man did the, all right, I'm out of this one.
Yo, I left, and Toe came in the room and was like, no, come back. This fight is actually good. I was like, fuck you. You watch it.
Yeah.
Poser.
That's not him.
Yo, there's talks about bringing him back.
I don't.
Because there's already talks that, I mean, we already know Jessica Jones is back.
Yeah, there's talks about Luke Cage being back too.
Yeah, those talks are starting to become more than just talks with him.
Yeah, because he said that he actually expects to be back. So he said he expects to be back.
Yeah, which is a drastic different from when they first announced, and he was like, nah, I moved on. Somebody else should play that role. But then they back up the money truck, and he's like, shit, I'll be invincible one more time.
Either that or he realized that they're not gonna change that much the character. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been, oh, DC's gonna do it. They're gonna do it their own way. You're just gonna be the Luke Cage, but it's gonna be their version. Nah, I'm good. Let somebody else.
Yeah, it's the difference of how they treated Booker T versus how they treated AJ Styles. If you know, you know.
Yeah. How they treated Goldberg. How this new administration treated Goldberg. Because when Goldberg was on the Vince, he was still Goldberg. When he's on the H, it's just some guy that Gunther beat. You know that like if you look at the record, all the people that Gunther retired, it's some guy, John Cena, and AJ Styles. Like I think that's exactly what they wrote in the history books. Like he retired some guy, John Cena, and then AJ Styles. So take that with what you will. Yeah, it's fucked up how the demand for entertainment like this from comic book is high. But they just say, we're just keep fucking it up. We're just gonna keep fucking it up until you motherfuckers don't want it no more. And I can't wait for that to happen, because then that means porn is gonna be the only thing we watch on TV. There's gonna be no more movies. Like no one's gonna watch movies ever again, because no one's going to the theater to watch shit. So theaters are gonna be gone. Streaming, everybody's gonna see that stupid ass movie and go, nobody want to watch that bullshit, and stop streaming. And then what's gonna happen? You're gonna get all those reality TV shows. They're gonna have the makeup for that. I'm like, Kim Kardashian can't fly. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm tired of this shit. And people are gonna start reading fucking books that they wrote during the pandemic. It's gonna be whack ass shit. Now we're gonna have illiterate, blind, deaf motherfuckers talking about, I wish the good old days would come back. But you ain't had to be like that.
Now, I don't know if you remember.
You
the
was saying
last time, huh?
You were saying the same shit.
I don't know. Yeah. The last time we actually got into an argument and had to end the fucking show abruptly, it's because I was the one saying, fucking end it already. You already done screwed it up. And Toe was like, no, they need to do better.
They do need to do better. They need to do 100% better. The problem is, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Motherfuckers. But yeah, man, I just see them. Kim Kardashian can't fly. Yo, word. But I just see at one point, like even at wrestling, at one point it's just gonna get so to the point where it's like, fuck this shit. Sports is leading the same way with all this shit about like, the players fucking needing rest and flopping and
You know why? Because it seems to me like everything nowadays is we know how to do this, but we don't know why.
or they don't want to.
Yeah, like you don't know why this should be made, but you know how it should be made. Oh, I got a cool idea. For a Green Lantern show. What's your idea? Make them cops in a small town trying to solve something. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it subverts expectations. Okay? Subverting expectations doesn't mean shit. Ask M. Night Shyamalan how fucking good it was to put twists in all your movies, because you had one movie with a fucking twist in it.
Yeah, no, the other movies suck.
Like, yo, I love pizza. All right? We had a pizza shop near where we used to live. Made the best fucking Sicilians I've ever tasted. I go there because they're the best fucking Sicilians I ever tasted. I don't go there going, ooh, I hope it's onion rings this time.
Yeah.
I don't want my fucking expectations to be subverted on shit that I already love. Now, if I go to a new restaurant, then subvert my expectations. Because my expectations are not where the fuck they should be, because I don't know what the fuck's in here.
Yeah. I hope this tastes good.
Like Creature Commandos. That's where you subvert expectations. Because who the fuck knew? I didn't even know what the fuck Creature Commandos was before it came on.
But at least then.
Wonder Man is where you can subvert expectations.
But at least in Creature Commandos, they were fucking Frankenstein's bride. Make it realistic, you know what I'm saying? As long as there's no green in the bit. Oh wait, there was green. As long as there's no powers in the bitch.
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing that fucking gets me. Is because if you look at this shit, to distinguish itself from the Batman, James Gunn's Batman has to not be as so fucking serious. So you mean to tell me we're gonna get a fucking serious Green Lantern show and a not so serious fucking Batman? And it has to be that way because if you just give us another serious take on Batman, now we have two. Why do we have two? What the fuck is the difference? You could have just put him in here if you were gonna keep it the same fucking tone. I think it's called Bold and the Brave. And we watch Bold and the Brave, and somebody goes, "Oh, errata means rat." The fuck are we doing?
Word. Right, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I'm tired of coming out here and fucking having to point out negatives. I mean, I can't. You can never say that we shill for anything, because if it's fucked up, we're gonna tell you it's fucked up. If it's good, we're gonna tell you it's good. All right, I'm just fucking. It's exhausting. It's exhausting to see something and not be thrilled about it when we're in the world of comic books. We're in the world of these characters. Right? And it's even more frustrating when other shit that I like hits the fucking nail on the head. Right? Time after time after time. Yeah. I'm telling you, I mentioned this before, the Critical Role show that I watch, right? The D&D show. They had their second campaign. That's where I started watching the Mighty Nine. I watched every single episode from beginning to end, all 140 something episodes, right? 5 hours a pop. They made an animated show, which you guys should go watch on if you have Amazon Prime. Legends of Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine, 2 great animated adult shows. And if you just like fantasy, like it's not so D&D that you have to like know D&D to watch it. It's just a good fantasy show. But for the Mighty Nine, they made some changes from how it played out live to how they depicted it on screen. But they took such great care as to handle the characters themselves, that they were able to take those liberties. Because again, they did it, they played it, and then they're the ones who are writing and directing and acting in it. So they had enough respect for the source material to know where to keep it the same, to expand on something that they couldn't get a chance to expand on at the table, and to change something that works better in animated form than it would at the table. Because for anybody who's ever played D&D or a tabletop game, it sucks to make a decision and then have your DM or have another player turn around and go, that doesn't work for what we want to do, and try to change what you decided to do at the table live. Right? But there are moments in hindsight, like I played great games where the next day was like, shit, I thought of something better. And that's where you can fucking take those liberties, right? So I say all this because it's evident that the majority of the people who are writing these shows are not fans themselves. They're not even looking for fans themselves to write these shows. But you at least need the respect of the source material to know what you can take, what you can expand on, and what you can look at and go, a better decision would be. Right? Because you could take any instance. If you showed up at my job, how can you fucking make any changes if you don't know truly how things work? And when I say truly, it's like I work at a hospital. I check patients in, I check them out. All right, I print out any of the form that the people in the back need, I hand it to them. With that description alone, you might have ideas of how you can change things to work more efficient. But here's the thing, you don't know the efficiencies we already have in place. So how would you know where to make shit more efficient? You only have the broad view of what this is, of what we do. It's starting to sound similar to what's going on with these writers of these shows. They have the broad view of who these characters are and what they do, but they don't know it intricately enough to make the correct changes. And again, Wonder Man is a rare exception because it's not even really a fucking superhero show. It really is a show about 2 dudes bonding together over their love of movies and their journey into figuring out how each one of them can get to where they want to be while hiding a devastating secret. And you should have already watched our review about it, so that's not a spoiler anymore, but Simon Williams has powers. And in this universe, you cannot be an actor with powers for safety reasons and insurance purposes. Trevor Slattery is a turncoat, and he's being used by Damage Control to spy on Simon Williams. So you have two people with what do you call it? Secrets that they need to keep. How do they navigate within their world in order to achieve the goals that they want? And it feels like they had that show. It was a great show, and Marvel came around and went, "I want that show in the MCU," and they were like, "Well, fuck, we gotta give them a name that people would know. At least people, they hear the name and they'll know it. Take Wonder Man." Right? But that's an exception to the rule here. You can't do that with the Green Lanterns, because the Green Lanterns have great intricacies already tied into them, where you could tell great stories. Any story that you could tell with Wonder Man, Baron Zemo's already used up. Tony Stark's already dead. I mean, I gave you when we first saw the trailer and we're talking about it, I gave you an example of how you could bring him in and still keep some of the essence of him. But by the time he came in here, anything and everything that would make him Wonder Man was already gone. So you had no choice but to just reinvent the wheel. But again, that's not the case with the fucking Lanterns. With Green Lantern, you haven't exhausted everything to get them here. They're here.
Yeah,
now.
This is literally your third project on the TV realm, and you still haven't had a second movie yet.
I don't know if you heard any of that to react to it, but
I came into Wonder Man, and you explaining what Slattery and Wonder Man.
So essentially, what I was saying was that in order to come in and adapt something from a source material, you have to know the intricacies of the source material to know where you can keep things the same, expand on certain ideas, switch out ideas that don't work. And I used the example of the Mighty Nine cartoon.
Yeah.
How it was wonderfully done. But if you watch the actual play, it's not exactly how it happened. Right? But of course, because they're the players, the writers, and all that shit, they knew where and when to do that push and pull. That's basically what I was saying. Is it doesn't seem like the people making these shows know enough to know where to implement different things.
And also, like, each show being its own tone, I think, like, in theory it works, but it shows that you need some kind of direction for it to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, this is the thing that's going to get me. All right. If in the Lantern show, because it's been reported, multiple different sources say this is the most F-bombs you are ever going to hear. Right? And you hear how Jordan curse. I think they cursed twice in the trailer, at least once, right? If they curse a lot in the show, and then you put him with Superman in a PG-13 movie, and he doesn't curse at all, well, then he didn't need to curse in his film.
Yeah.
Or in his show.
Superman,
that's the reason why Deadpool doesn't work, or is not going to work in PG-13. Because Deadpool doesn't work without his ability to say shit.
Yeah. That's why they had to show his mouth shut for Wolverine Origin.
Yeah. So if he can go in and do a whole 2-hour movie with only saying shit and damn, then you don't need him to be out here cursing up 1,000,000 miles a minute.
Yeah. But speaking of cursing, this is our segue to the WWE 2K26 game.
Oh, not in housing. I'm gonna curse on you.
Yeah, which we got early access to, which I made the model for my player. And
exclusive, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I made the model for my player. And you can ask Cap, I hit him up. I said, yo, 4 fucking times I had to redo this shit because it wouldn't save. I don't know why all of a sudden this shit, it got complicated to save the shit.
I had no problems at all.
No, you know what it was? Is because every time I'm in the thing and like, all right, I got it. I pressed start and it felt like it went right back to the beginning. I'm like, how do I get out of here? Because it feels like I'm just going from one menu to the next menu and I'm trying to save it. Then I figured it out that if I just press start 2 more times, it would have saved. Instead of, fucking start, back, start, back, start, and I unlocked all the players. But it was like, okay, this shit is so complicated that you added more options for me to get out of that menu than you did for me to make my guy. Because I'm literally looking at shit like, yo, I don't want any of this shit. It's been in the last 12 fucking games. I didn't put this on. I don't want my guy to look like the same fucking guy every game. Because what's the point of the new game then? Give me something to explore. You know what I'm saying? Let my guy evolve. What the fuck?
My funny thing is, you have all the masks that were in the island last year still locked behind the island this year. So I gotta go get island money and pay for them again?
Yeah. Which is stupid.
Yo,
like I get.
Go ahead.
I get island exclusives, but I don't get suffer to unlock the people that you paid damn near 4 times what the game is worth for. Because if I'm paying $200 for these people, I'm not paying $200 to fucking play a game where I have to pick the fucking guy up, knock him down, pick him up, throw him out of the ring, jump on him 4 times from the top rope, then throw him back in the ring, put him in a submission, make sure he doesn't tap out, then steal his finisher, and then fucking hit him with my finisher twice, and then roll him up in a schoolboy to win. I don't know where the fuck you got that idea from, but shoot the motherfucker. I don't give a shit how many HD TVs that motherfucker got in his head. Shoot that motherfucker. That fucking fast pass was beautiful. You know why? I don't give a shit about reliving CM Punk's career. I watched it. I don't need to fucking play The Undertaker or The Rock. I don't give a shit. I don't want to fucking play John Cena's fucking career. The fucking Attitude Era shit, I'm only concerned because we get the players and the fucking arenas. I don't want to relive the fucking Attitude Era where I gotta go and spear Hulk Hogan in 2 minutes and pin him. Fuck you. How about that one? Fuck you. And then, we're gonna put all these hidden guys in behind tiers. All right, I just get to play the game. What if I wanted to play the game with them? Now what?
Yep.
Now I got to play the game with the people that were accessible the 14 years that we had it. I got to play the same game for the first 32 hours of having this fucking game with the same people that you put in the last fucking games with the same fucking shit. Oh, well, we made this back area bigger so you could kill people and throw them off a 50-foot fucking mountain. Beautiful. That is so beautiful because I don't want to do that either. I want to kick someone's ass in the ring, in a cage. Like, I want to be simple. I don't want to sit here and fucking get quantum physicized when I'm in a ladder match. I don't want to fucking have Torpius Corpus happen to me when I'm in Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? I don't want fucking, what is that shit? The Deutsch fucking proposition to happen when I'm fucking trying to do a 2 out of 3 cage match. Like eat a dick. It's as simple as that. Eat a dick. The My Rise, cool, whatever. I also don't like the fact that you got to play the shit 20 times. You want to unlock the women, play as a woman. You want to unlock the men, play as a man. If you want to unlock everybody, play it 4 times. What if, and work with me here, what if I only want to do it once? What about that one? How about that one, Judge? How about that one? What if I only want to do that shit once? What if I don't like wrestling with the divas? What about maybe that? Maybe I just don't like wrestling with the divas because they don't have the same moves. It's not the same thing. Maybe I don't like it. Maybe I don't like it. Maybe I don't want to do it. How about that one? Or this? Maybe stop overpromising the fucking storylines where I could fucking pick which storyline I stood out because I was injured. I took care of family, and then you fucking tell me the dumbest shit in the world. You was out for 2 years because you made a shitty movie. You was out for 2 years because you was fucking, you hurt your pinky toe. You was out for 2 years because your wife had a kid and you're too fucking much of a bitch to fucking wrestle while your wife had a kid. It's like, I don't want to do any of this now. I would rather just say, I took off because fuck you. How about that one? How about that one? That's like, to me, that's like going, I'm an NBA player, but I gotta make a hit album.
A what?
A hit album.
Oh.
I gotta make a platinum fucking album.
I thought you said, but I gotta make an omelet. That was...
No, yeah, like now I'm a rapper because I could be a rapper. I don't want to be a rapper. If I wanted to be a rapper, I'll put in Papa the Rapper. I wanted to play basketball. That's why I got NBA 2K.
Yo, that's the shit that. Yo, Mr. Loki, if I'm being all honest, the 1998 Roddy Piper is dope. The 1998 Macho Man is dope because we got the full Monday Night Wars edition. Get the fucking regular standard edition. The free pass is everything that unlocks normally if you get the fucking game and you get the boost to unlock everything. It's all the old fucking school wrestlers in there, and it's free. And if you want the super pass for Triple I or one of the other things, then it's only $10. Do not waste your money with anything further than that. Because realistically, I like the game. Right? I actually like the My Rise. I played the exhibition tons of times. I like coming up with my own shit, and going off from there. But to Toe's point, I had to fight The Undertaker in the showcase mode for CM Punk 4 times because now you're supposed to rewrite history and beat The Undertaker. Okay. But I got to hurt him in the ring, throw him outside the ring, hurt him outside the ring, do a dive, then get him in a submission, right? But don't make him tap because you're not supposed to win yet. Then hit him with the go to sleep, and then put him back outside and hit 2 more dives outside. That was not the fucking match. And if we're not going to follow what the match did, let me just fucking wrestle him. If you want me to beat The Undertaker, let me fucking wrestle The Undertaker and beat him.
Yeah.
If this is not what's happening, if we're not reliving your moment, why in the fuck do I need to hit specific markers to something that never happened? CM Punk didn't do 3 fucking elbow drops from the top rope to the ground on The Undertaker during that match. So why the fuck do I have to? And all this to do what? Unlock that version of CM Punk and that version of The Undertaker. And if I don't do that, I can't get to AJ Lee.
Yeah, that should be something also. There should be a just do this one thing to unlock the character you want. Because I don't need 52 fucking CM Punks. Believe it or not. One is good.
So they have the gauntlet, right? They have the gauntlet where you can go in there and you can either pick AJ Lee or CM Punk, and you got to beat all 20 fucking wrestlers in the showcase on hard difficulty. You can't change the difficulty. It's on hard, and you don't regain health or anything. So if you want to take the time to fucking do it, do it. If you get to 19 or if you get to 18 and fail, you got to do all 20 again. The showcase should just be, here's all the matches we have. If you want to play the showcase mode, you can pick any match in any order and relive that match to get the reward specifically for that match. Because I got JBL from 2015. Cool. That motherfucker was already in the game. He was in the base game last year. And now I got to go do some stupid shit to unlock somebody I already had. It should be, here's the entire timeline. Here are the rewards for everything. Go get the rewards you want in the time you want to do it. I wanted Haku last year. In order to get Haku, I had to do a whole bunch of stupid shit. I had to play the goddamn war games. You pick a team. I pick solo. Cool. I had to get everybody injured to red. Cool. Did that. Now I have to win the match. If anybody else on my team wins the match, we lose. But why? We fucking won the match. What's the difference? If I win the match or if you win the match, we win the match. What the fuck is the difference?
Yeah, the island's back in this game.
Yeah, and again, you telling me that last year I went in there and I had to pay $1,000 fucking bucks or 1,000 island credits to get another mask that kind of looks like a tiger mask. Okay, in this game, that's an option that you could use for your creative player. Except, oops, you got to go back to the island and buy it again. So does that mean that none of the cosmetics updated? Why am I playing the island if the only things I can get is the same shit I got last time? And the ringside pass, Triple A is cool. I like having those characters in because when I do my shit, you know me. I'm not the WWE guy. I'm everything but WWE. So having more wrestlers that are not strictly WWE works for me. Right? But the ringside pass should not be, even if it's a free fucking tier, it should not be things that are already in the game. The entirety of the ringside pass should be extra shit that is not in the game. Why am I fucking playing? I love the Great Muta. He's probably my second favorite wrestler of all time behind Sting. Right? Definitely my favorite international wrestler. He was in the game last year. Why do I now have to get to tier 38 to fucking unlock him again? When the Samoan stars from the showcase mode last year that took me 2 days to fucking beat and get, they're unlocked from the beginning. I don't have to do shit to get them again. I'm gonna say it right here. This is the last time I'm gonna get a 2K wrestling game.
Yeah.
Or if 2K somehow turns around and next year's game is like some rare or the next game that comes out is like Stephanie was talking about this once, the actual RPG type wrestling game where you literally take your it's essentially just the My Rise but a full fucking 100-hour deep dive into My Rise where all that shit. I'm only getting the base game. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because at this point, $150 for that bullshit is bullshit.
Yeah, the only reason I got it is because you guys know they rarely ever fucking put the DLC bonuses out as fucking shit that you could just get on your own.
Yeah.
And this is some shit that bugs the fuck out of me. There's 400 characters. Okay. They somehow, for some fucking reason, are making you unlock all the fucking My Rise characters from before. They're me. What the fuck? I want to unlock the Dark Horse that is some random fucking character you generate. That was me. The fuck I want to unlock the Lock. That was me. The only time it wasn't me was when it was Trey and whatever her fucking name is and the dumbest My Rise ever. Okay, but they're the dumbest My Rise ever. Why the fuck would I want to unlock them?
Yeah. Yeah, you could get a better game for those prices. Like, I understand people going that they love the WWE game and playing the same game over and over again is boring. Not for us. I mean, we literally went from WCW versus NWO World Tour to Revenge to WrestleMania 2000 to No Mercy. Those games were the same fucking game. Just different people.
Dude, you know what I don't understand? You want go ahead, finish your point.
No, and we had no problem with it. The minute they started getting fucking cute, like that WrestleMania 18 game for the GameCube, where you throw people off scaffolds, like I don't want to play that. They changed the way the game was played for the PlayStation in the WWE game. It was like the ECW shit. It's like I don't want to play that. SmackDown versus Raw actually was the one that brought shit back. Here Comes the Pain. Remember that one? Just bring it in. Here Comes the Pain. Those are the fun games because they were just wrestling games where you can just have fucking wrestling matches.
This is what I don't understand. People who complain, oh, Madden is just the same game every year. 2K is just the same game every year. WWE 2K is just the same game every year. It's a sports game. The NBA, when you watch live, is still two teams of people shooting a fucking basketball in the hoop. Nothing's changed. There's no 4-point shot. There's no 3-point dunk. There's no fucking trampoline. It's the same fucking thing every year because that's how the game is played. It's the same wrestling game. Have you not watched Cody Rhodes win 2 fucking back-to-back Royal Rumbles? 3 fucking main events. My dad used to think we were watching reruns, watching Monday Night Raw. Because they had the same match on this week that they did last week.
Yeah, literally. He's like, oh, that was a repeat. No, it's live. It just happened to be the same shit.
Like, what more do you want? It's a fucking match with 2 people. You might change the stipulation, but it's still it's still the same shit. And I like these people, oh, but we need the dumpster match and an Inferno match and all this other. They haven't been in an Inferno match in fucking 11 years. Is it really that fucking important to light your guy on fire? They don't light him on fire for real in real life.
You know,
as soon as he hits the thing, they fucking put him out.
from what I've seen, it looked like they don't even light the motherfucker on fire in the game.
No, because I did an Inferno match. He goes out of the ring, and then they show a little cutscene of him rolling around, but he's not on fire because what are you gonna catch on fire? Everybody's wearing tights and no shirt. You can't catch his arm on fire.
Yeah.
When you want your Inferno match, we got it. Cool. But deathmatch wrestling is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, it is. Watching Darby Allin dive 40 feet off of a fucking ladder so he can hit glass. The fuck is the point of that?
Yeah, you heard me say this on the show. I'm tired of watching who can kill Darby Allin on AEW. Like, I'm tired of seeing this man, ask to die all the fucking time. And it's like, yo, dude, wrestling is if you're legitimately a wrestling fan and you like wrestling, there should be no problem with any of these games being the same if they update the roster. Like, if this game I can play with Penta, that's good enough for me. Because now I got the updated roster. I'm playing with new people. Because that's what the shit is. It's like the figures. The figures are the same. They just come up with different gear and different figures, the new ones, and everybody buys them. There's no fucking island that you could put in the figures and none of that shit.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you need to come up with a contrived way in order to make your player base play a game mode that you added to the game, take that fucking mode out. If you have to coerce your fucking player base to play some shit you play in the game because they're not going to play it fucking normally or naturally, it doesn't need to be in the fucking game.
Don't look surprised. I've been here since 10.
You a fucking liar.
Bro, when was the last time you shut your camera off? That's when you didn't realize I was here.
So now you just send the fucking message?
Hold on.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say much, so I might as well stay backstage.
Are you telling the one guy who can see everybody backstage that he didn't see you?
He ain't seen me till I wrote. I've been here since 10.
Then why didn't you write at 10?
Because you was talking. And his camera was off.
Motherfucker.
He's a fucking liar. You know how I know he's a fucking liar? Because I went to the fucking bathroom at like fucking 10:40.
Nah, you lying.
Yeah, because we only spoke about the fucking Mr. Wonder Man, and then I fucking transitioned into this, and it was 10:45 when I transitioned into this.
That's what I was gonna say. Y'all was even talking about wrestling.
Yo,
we didn't have a fucking hour talking about the video game.
Sure, shut the fuck up. I was talking. You didn't want to fucking do. You interrupt me during every monologue, every fucking time.
I'm trying to be special. I'm trying to be different, man. You win.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're different. It's coming off like the short bus.
No, the problem is you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
I always try though.
Yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Shit. Motherfucker. But yeah, man, I haven't even had a match yet. I made my guy, and then I changed my guy, and then I had a problem saving the guy, and then I saved the guy, and then I made another guy. Did you see the guys I made?
No.
And you know what the funny thing was? I said, this is as far as I'm willing to go with these people. Kappa's gonna have to make an entrance for me, and he's gonna have to throw moves together. Because I'm not sitting here for 3 hours when I could I legitimately this morning, because I'm off, legitimately was like, I would rather sit here and do nothing than go through those fucking move lists. And go through that fucking move list and make a move list for my guy.
Yo,
I swear to God,
This
I
is the
would
thing.
rather do nothing.
This is the thing that fucking bugs me about Toe every time he makes a guy in a wrestling game. He literally goes down the fucking list. I'm like, yo, just change the 4 fucking grapples, your signature and your finisher, and get the fuck out. That's all you gotta do. That's all you ever do. Getting in and out of the ring doesn't need to be fucking special. Get in and out of the ring the way it fucking normally does. You don't
Everything
need
has to be
punch
special.
differently. It's a fucking punch. You wind up, you let go. Change the 4 moves that you do and your signature and your finisher, because they only allow you 4 fucking moves to do. Then this motherfucker, I turned around yesterday when he was starting to make his guy, and I did the face mapping, right? Because that's where I excel, is I make
Yeah.
sure everything is in the right place so it looks as natural as possible. And then I hand it off to Toe. Here, build your guy. Nah, you do it. You pick out the body parts. This is your motherfucking guy. He almost wanted me to do the attire. We have such drastic fucking taste in art and design that I've made this motherfucker 15 graphic fucking setup. He's never used one of them. He's never used one of them because none of the shit I do is shit that he's into. He might do it once and then 2 weeks later he's like, I don't know, it's not feeling right. So don't ask me to do shit.
He takes this out and yell at me. Shit.
Because you're not gonna be here for a week.
Yeah. Listen, man. It's not my fucking fault.
This wrestling game is tearing us apart.
No, but this is the thing. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, why? Like, WCW Revenge was the first time you could make a player. And by make a player, you basically just take a player that's there already and you fucking change his name and you change his attire. And I had a better time putting together a real, like my own guy than here, where they just said, oh, make your guy from scratch. And guess what? That attire is still going to be someone else's attire. So now I got to take people's attire. And I'm like, all right, whose attire is this? I might be able to use it. It's Dominic Mysterio's attire. You know how I know it's Dominic Mysterio's attire? Because there's a big ass DM on the motherfucker. And I'm like, well, I'm not DM me. So, like, if I made a character that said at me, bro, then I could put DM there and just put me on the bottom of it. Like, you know, DM me, player. Like, what's up, shorty? Just slide in my DM or something. No, this is Dominic Mysterio shit. I don't want his shit. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Big ass Ciampa on the back. I'm not Tommaso Ciampa, so I can't wear this. All right, then here goes this shit. All right, Kane's attire. Well, everything is see-through anymore. I don't want this shit to see-through, and then I can't change the colors of the shit that I want to change. There's 5 different things on these pants, 2 things I could change the color of. All right, I can't use this shit. And then, oh, we could change the material. All right, here goes the material. Now the color I got that's on everything else I changed material is the different color. Now I gotta go find another color. Guess what? You get enough colors. The color that you had originally is gone because it goes through the cycle. So now that blue, I gotta go back into those boots that I made the blue and then resave that blue, and now boom, and then I lost the white. It's like, fuck. It's like, hello, help me out here. Please do something. Like, please. I am tired of looking at these pants and these shorts and these fucking tights and go, I hope you know they don't fit properly on these models. Why are tights looking like baggy diapers? Why are long shorts looking so thick that I'm wearing a fucking rubber suit? Am I going into the fucking ocean? Am I trying to prevent myself from getting hypothermia? Like, what the fuck is this? I wanted little angels looking down on me. This is fucking depressing.
I'd say I'm the opposite. I'm the one who spends. I'm the one who bought the game, spends an hour and a half wrestling matches, and the next 8 hours of my day in the creative suite.
I spent my whole life in the creative suite and I get tired of the game. I don't even want to play this shit no more. I just done spent 3 days making this guy. I don't even want to use him because I know when I use him, it's not going to be right. It's not going to be right. The entrance is going to suck. The way he punched going to suck. I'm not going to be able to use that one move that I wanted to use because I forgot that this shit is a fucking grab him hard, but talk to him softly type fucking maneuver. And then I gotta go put it in the basic moves, and I can't find that shit because that's not a basic move. That's a talk to him softly and whisper in his fucking ear move. That's a fucking grab him by the head, but use a toe lock move.
That's why I said
that's the he's groggy but not out type of punch. So if he's groggy but he's knocked out and you just bar him, you can't punch him like that. You only punch him when he does this shit, but he's reverse you. That's the punch you could do. And I'm like, this is wrestling or is this fucking quantum physics? Like what? Why is there 25 different ways for me to punch someone? But then when I try to punch him the way that I want to, I can't punch him that way. It's a regular punch. I can press left and B, punch him uppercut. Right and B, jab. Up and B, elbow to the face. Down and B, drop kick. B, fuck you. I spent all day looking at the B. The B was the one I concerned myself with because that was the punch I'm going to use the most. Can't do it. Costa trap.
Yeah. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck EA Sports. If EA takes over wrestling, I swear to God, I'm gonna blow my shit.
You gonna what?
I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket. I don't know the fucking phrase, but some shit's gonna fucking blow. I'm gonna fuck you up, and then I'm gonna find your fucking family, and I'm gonna convince them to go back in time and not fucking make it. I swear to God, they got one shot at it. Julius fucking Corpus needs to fucking come back. Yeah, you got one shot at it. EA Sports takes over this bullshit. EA Sports can't even fucking play a punching game. You can't even make a game where people just punch. They just punch. They just fucking throw fists, and you make it stupid.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, before he has an aneurysm, and YouTube copyrights this thing and takes it down.
Word. So Joe's final thoughts is fuck you and your mother. The fucking WWE game. To the WWE game, and fuck you and your sister to EA Sports. Tell us how you really feel, show. But next time, because yeah, show, you can say your piece.
Nah. I'll wait till next time.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Joe's not going to get the game until next year's game comes out. So it's your friendly neighborhood Knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody.
I'll let y'all know how uncomfortable it is next year.